Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to do a quick little baking video because I really wanted to make something and thought, why not film it? I decided I'm going to be making a marble cake, and for that I'm going to be using the recipe from the Margaret Fulton cookbook. This thing is like years old. It is probably older than my mother. Well, probably is. Got the marble cake recipe in it that I have made since I knew how to make a marble cake. I have this memory of like one day deciding I wanted to make a marble cake when I was old enough to like cook by myself. I don't know when that was, and I just remember getting this book out because it was the cake I made with my mum, like in the past when I had to cook with my mum. So what ingredients are you guys gonna need? 120 grams of butter melted, a cup of caster sugar, 3/4 a cup of milk, 2 cups of self-raising flour, red food coloring, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 2 teaspoons of cocoa, and a cup of marbles. Apparently the recipe doesn't actually call for marbles, so scratch the marbles. Okay, so I've melted the butter. Does anyone else ever read the recipe, see the recipe says like cream the butter and sugar, but you never then actually beat it with the, like proper beaters? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I do know it makes a difference, but sometimes I just can't be bothered. So I know it said, what did I say, a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I usually just eyeball it, or in this case use the rest of it in the container. I always feel like having extra vanilla essence isn't a bad thing. I'd love to know, guys, what is a cake or a bit of baking that you used to like make with your mum or even your dad, any of your, like your parents, and is something that you still make to this day, maybe even using the same recipe, even though I'm sure there are probably better recipes out there. But I don't know, you just always come back to the same one. So like a tip that I saw somewhere, I don't remember where, but whenever you have like your sugar, your butter and your eggs all like mixed up at the beginning, and then you have to add the milk, some recipes say to alternate the milk with the flour, but I saw somewhere that what you do is with the flour that you've already measured out and sifted, you then put in like a tablespoon or 2, mix that in, and then you put the milk in just to prevent it from separating a bit. This is the tiniest bit lumpy, but we'll be fine. So then the fun part comes of trying to separate this. I mean, that'll do. Okay, so put plain stuff to one side, and now we will make, okay, put the plain stuff to one side, and now I'll make the red stuff. So I'm using the Queen gel food coloring, which is so amazing. It's so much more pigmented than just using regular liquid coloring. They come in all sorts of colors. They even come in black, which I ended up buying like all the colors. I don't know when I'm going to need them all, but I mean, look at that. If I wanted to achieve this color with just regular like food coloring liquid drops, I would need to use the whole container. But look how good that is. That looks really good. I might add a drop in a minute, I don't really know. So this is 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Again, cocoa is something I just eyeball for a lot of things anyway. You do actually need a bit of boiling water as well. Cocoa, I just eyeball it whenever I'm making, especially chocolate cake. I feel like you can't really go wrong with adding too much. Now I have already preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which I think is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I have already lined my baking dish. Right, that's very runny. I might add another couple of bits of food coloring. The thing with a marble cake is that when it cooks, the coloring kind of cooks out of it a bit, I find. So the redder it is, the better. Done. Done. I might add a bit of water to this. The only thing, another downside I find with a marble cake, or at least maybe this recipe, maybe I do need to find a new one, is that because you're adding water to your cocoa, your chocolate mix to get that mixed in, it gets a bit more runny. So you have 3 different, and then you've added obviously coloring to your red one. You end up with 3 different consistencies of cake mix. But that'll do. Right, I really should be cleaning up as I go, but whatever. Has anyone ever made a zebra cake? I did sort of the end of last year, for my mum's birthday actually, which is in October. I made a zebra cake, which turned out to be really good and quite fun to make. Actually, I was thinking of making a zebra cake, but I kind of couldn't be bothered. But that makes no sense though, because it's essentially the same thing as making a marble cake. You guys can't even really see that. I'm sorry, it's out of frame. Hey, but I'm not a baking channel. You didn't sign up, you didn't subscribe for the baking. Well, maybe you did, but you know what I mean. I ain't no professional. Hey guys, so I got crudely cut off when people came home, plus my battery was flashing anyway, so I just ended up swirling the mix around and baking it in the oven for 50 minutes. The recipe says 50 to 60 minutes. Luckily 50 was long enough. I've since turned it out onto a wire rack and this is what it looks like. It looks really, really good, and now I'm going to be doing the icing. So for that you're going to need some butter melted, obviously some icing sugar, and I'm gonna put, because I'm not actually flavoring it, I'm just gonna throw in some vanilla essence. Well, I mean that is flavoring it, but I'm not gonna do like chocolate or strawberry or something like that. So I'm gonna put in some vanilla essence. I actually love plain vanilla icing, it tastes really good, and I feel like coloring this just to make this an even more colorful cake. So I'm going to mix these 3 together to make like a tealy aqua color. So let's go. Okay, so whenever I make icing for a cake, I sort of just guess with how much icing sugar to use. I think I sort of stick to like 8. Sort of use like 7 to 8 soup spoonfuls. You end up adding extra anyway. So I'll add a bit of vanilla. When I say a bit, I usually glug it in. I think I'm going to do a drop of each color just to see what happens. I kind of want a nice greeny blue. I'm not quite sure what I want, to be honest. Just something different, something colorful. Oh, that was a lot of yellow. Right, we'll see what happens. And then you also just need a bit of water until you get the consistency. Oh, there we go. It's a bit more of a, like a, I don't really know, what color would that be? You know what, that is actually a good consistency. What do you guys think of that? That's a really nice color. I'll never be able to create that color again. This green actually looks really pretty. What did we ever do before silicone scrapers? Okay, I'm gonna finish this off by putting some stars on it. This is the G Fresh Flavors of the World Party Delights. There's a whole bunch of different ones in there. I'm gonna use the stars just to, not that they're gonna stick. Don't you hate that? Oh, we don't need many. So yeah, that's it. What do you guys think? So I hope you guys enjoyed this baking video. I'm going to leave in the comments, no, I'm going to leave in the description below the recipe, or I might actually put it in the comments and pin it. So you guys can make this at home if you want. If you do make this, then tag me in it. I don't really know. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon with another one. Bye!